Hey guys, it's Christina, and I am here with the fabulous Raven-Symoné. How are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
I'm doing so good. You look great. I love this.
I'm
I
comfy.
Full look. I love it. So we have a lot to talk about. You are in your second season of your Disney show, Raven's Home, and we have a big musical episode coming up.
Yes.
What can you tell me about it?
I can tell you that there's original music. Will DeBeast, the choreographer, choreographed it. Paul Hohen directed it. We have the heavyweights, they produced it, and the crew, writers, the cast, we all put 112% into this piece, and the extra that gets you to 200 is all, you know, bells and whistles in the end. But we had a fantastic time filming it. Everyone has a song that reflects who they are, can reflect the genres in society today.
I love that.
And we're so happy. It airs Friday, and it's a little bit of an extended episode, so you get a little bit more than you're used to, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah. What was the most challenging thing about shooting this?
The challenging thing about shooting this episode was me to keep my mouth shut. I have had, oh, let's count, the first, second, third, I've had 5 to 6 albums on my own, which came with tours and things of that nature. And a lot of the kids and people on the show love to sing, but not always put it on presentation like this music was. So when I saw things, I just really had to be like, just shh, it's okay. I had to learn how to restrain myself.
Sure.
But otherwise, you know, doing the work was not as difficult as one may seem, because of Disney, I've been able to be a part of the Cheetah Girls and go on tour and do a musical for That's So Raven. So everything else was like icing.
Sure, definitely. Was it fun for you to get singing again?
It was fun to sing again, and I sang a different kind of song.
Okay.
My song is Pie, and when they let me listen to it, it is funkadelic.
Really?
I had never had a song like that. It's funk pop. I was so happy that I got to just belt at the top of my lungs. It was fun.
Yeah. Did it make you want to like get back into music a little bit more?
It's funny, I always sing, but I sing at karaoke.
Do you?
You can find me in the streets of karaoke. In any city I go to. It's very, very necessary because I don't, you know, perform that much anymore. But I guess to answer your question exactly, yes. I'm working with people here and there, but it's not like I'm about to drop an album. I'm not going to drop an album. But I have dropped music. There's 2 songs on SoundCloud that I did while I was on The View, and I'm getting into it. But again, I'm always trying to figure out a style for myself that makes me feel individualized.
Definitely.
So that's always a journey.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill.
That's a good one. That's the whole album. So good.
So good. Or Adam's song.
That one again?
Wish you could step back from.
Yes.
I love it. Or anything Kings of Leon. It's so weird. And then a Jay-Z encore. It's just an eclectic mix of things.
You put up a whole set when you're out there.
Oh, people know when you come to my karaoke life, you need to input your songs in the beginning because I got quick fingers. I got quick fingers.
I love that. That's fantastic. So how much fun has it been being back on set? I know that you're in your second season, but was it like kind of like returning home?
Definitely was returning home, for many reasons.
No pun intended with the name of the show.
Oh, puns intended across the board. Returning home to Los Angeles because I had been in New York for so long. Returning home to the same lot that I filmed That's So Raven in. I literally walk out of my stage and I'm like, there's a stage where I filmed the show. Returning to Disney Channel, returning to the character. Like, talk about coming home. I'm coming home. Is this karaoke?
We can turn it into one.
But it's been joyous. Yeah. And you know, I've said this before, but I'm taking a lot of risks in the sense of I'm taking on new titles. I'm EP. I'm being involved in a lot more and doing more even on 3rd season. Thank goodness we got picked up. But I'm in a very comfortable nest in all these home situations. So I feel like I can make choices, and if they fail, I'm taken care of, and if they succeed, I'm taken care of. So it feels good.
Definitely. Working for Disney, do you have a favorite Disney movie?
Ooh, Disney movie.
So hard.
Mary Poppins.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, why did you have to say it like that?
No, I love it.
I love Mary Poppins. I love to Laugh, the song. And I think I loved it most because one, oh my goodness.
It's the name is escaping me as well.
Thank you, Julie Andrews.
Yes, thank you.
I apologize sincerely. Julie Andrews is a goddess, and I got to perform with her on Princess Diaries.
So great.
And she's freaking Mary Poppins. It's fine. There's a new one coming out. I'm about to watch that too.
Right.
It's going down.
Are you planning on doing more musical episodes?
I am we are planning to add more music to the show in an organic way. This is a sitcom. This is a family sitcom, and while everyone on the show has musical bones in their bodies, as well as Jason with his dancing, you know, this is a sitcom.
Yeah. Is it fun being an EP on the show?
It is a lot of fun being an EP. I love learning. I love quizzes, and I love riddles. And to be able to...
You gave us a good one before.
to be able to have a problem here and a problem here and see these people like, I need this, and I'm like right here like, well, why don't you... Like, I love puzzles.
Right, problem solving.
I love problem solving.
Yeah, and is it great to be almost like a mentor to, I'm sure, all these young kids on set?
It is definitely one thing I was prepared for when I walked in. It feels good because I'm able to release information to them that I was holding close to my heart, so I'm giving back in my own way. And to see them flourish and grow into these young adults, I'm like, oh, that's what all these people I was working with felt. That's interesting. And then I'm like, oh, they're like my little cousins, and I'm just like, come here! You know, it's like this weird balance.
What's the one piece of advice that you give them that you wish you got when you were kind of starting out?
To say no.
Yeah.
I wish that in my career, when I was younger, I said no more when I was doing a lot of things and I was tired.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't have taken such a long break, and I would have enjoyed the process more because I'm not being squeezed to the inch of my life. Yeah.
Do you so looking back, do you feel like you kind of maybe missed out on some things, or you know you were just spread in so many different directions?
I will say there's a balance, right? So I was a part of so many things.
Totally.
And you can't be a part of everything. So yeah, I wasn't a part of so many things. You just have to choose which one means what to you in your life. I didn't go to prom, but I did a movie about a prom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. I went to public school for the first half of school, and then for the last half of school I was online. So I got both the best of both worlds. There's many ups and downs in everyone's life, and you're not able to accomplish everything.
Right.
And so I just had to look at the bright side. I'm a Sag.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic.
Yes, definitely. And I know you did take some time away. And did you almost have to kind of fall back in love with what you were doing to kind of get yourself back out there?
I don't think I was in love with what I was doing before I took my break.
Sure, yeah.
I had been doing it consistently since I was 3, so right after Sister Act, I was just like, this is just like, this is mundane. Like, this is the same thing I've done my whole entire life. I need a break. I went home, I sat on the couch for like 2 years, and it felt so good. And then I was like, I think I'm slowly deteriorating mentally. So I went to school, and then when I got asked to do The View, I said, you know what? Let me try it again.
Yeah.
Because I was really not trying to come back. I said, let me try it again. And I'm older. You know, everybody has to have their I'm no longer a kid moment, and I'd rather do it on The View so people could judge my mind. And that opened my eyes to other things in the industry.
Definitely. Joe is asking, do you still watch The View? Are you close with any of the ladies?
I watch The View at times. I watch those highlight clips on the internet. Am I still close with the ladies? Yes. I love my Sarah. I know she's no longer part of the show, but that's my girl. Michelle, you know I love you. I know I haven't talked to you in a long time, honey, but I love you. I be scrolling, girl. I be scrolling with no feet. And then Miss Whoopi Goldberg for sure, forever. I want just to be a part of her family. So.
Did you leave the show in like feeling that you accomplished everything that you wanted to accomplish and you were in a good place?
Oh yes, I definitely felt accomplished in that, and I actually was talking to them about that earlier. That I learned a lot about myself. People gave me confidence that was just festering under the surface, but no one really said, you got this, right? And to see women in power and speak their mind unapologetically and slaughter the game like they do, I was like, I did that for like 2 seconds. I was scared and I had no idea it was going down, but I was confident when I had to be. So. And sometimes when I'd walk on the set and do those live tapings, I think I just blacked out so that I could handle whatever was going on. But looking back, I I grew confidence in that. And so when I'm working on the set now and I have to make decisions and choices, I know how to use my big girl words.
I don't think people realize how hard it is to sit on a live panel and voice your own opinions and get backlash. And, you know, people agree with you, people don't agree with you. Was there anything that you ever said or did that, like, you were like, oh, that was misconstrued the wrong way, or I regret saying that? Because, you know, like I said, it takes a lot of guts to go out there and say exactly what you want to say.
I've had moments up and down that provided challenges in my career while I was on that panel. Everything can be misconstrued from a hello to a goodbye.
Sure, yeah,
and
you're so right.
So yeah, everybody has those moments.
Yeah, would you ever go back to doing a talk show like that, an unscripted show?
I really love a script and an editor, but I will never say no to well, I just said always say no. I won't say no to an opportunity that I feel will further my career in a way that I want it to be furthered. So I have the option to say yes or no, and I don't want to have any what do I say? Don't have any expectations. I don't want to put anything out there yet.
Yeah, you're taking your own advice, saying no when you need to.
Say no when I need to.
Casey's asking, Raven, do you still see Stanley? Say that 12 times.
Do you still see Stanley? I see him on Insta. Right. No, I haven't talked to Stanley in a really long time, but he's a grown man, so I'm sure he's doing well.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you play a mom on the show. You know, playing a mom on the show make you want to maybe have kids one day?
I've been wanting to have kids for a long time.
Yeah.
And at every point when I'm about to, something happens personally or something happens business-wise, and then I push it away. But recently I've been doing some self-work, which is always important, and when the time presents itself, I will not push it under the rug. And I think sometimes people in the industry, when your career's going well, and not, because I love the girls who get pregnant right in the midst, be like, oh, there you go, I'm about to do it too. So yes, it's always in the forefront of my head.
Definitely. Casey says, let's see her vision face, TBT.
Girl, you know how many cameras it takes to do a vision face? And releases. I got to sign paperwork. But it does come on Friday nights on Disney Channel.
Very nice. And besides the musical episode, what else can you not wait for fans to see for the rest of this?
There's so many people coming to visit us on this season of Raven's Home. You have Rondell Sheridan, who plays Victor Baxter. You have Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, and some other familiar faces. So I'm really excited for the guest stars. I'm really excited to see the progression of all the characters, and I'm really excited for you guys to see the finale so that we can start working on the third season.
Yes, have you already thought about the third season? And Debbie Allen is going to be on the show?
Oh, that's right. Debbie Allen is going to be on the show, because last time she directed, but she's going to be on the show, which is, oh, that's right, Auntie. Yes, we got picked up for a third season.
Yeah, congratulations.
So we are going to start working on that as soon as I leave New York.
Very nice. Well, Raven, thank you so much for stopping by. It was great seeing you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Bye.